Hello once again everyone and welcome to the Sanctuary. Once again we are playing Final Fantasy XIV of Realm Reborn as a little bit of a trip down memory lane. Arya Stormborn is in the background, but I don't know if I can pop her mic on. Yeah, she's not on Discord at the moment. So we are currently in the throes of patch 2.2 through the Maelstrom. Let's refresh the rules right quick before we do anything else. Just to remind you, this is done through my main character, Chris Valentine, on New Game Plus. I am doing this as Meteor's role in the promotional art, which means I am doing this as, or in the promotional trailers, I should say. As such, I am doing this as Warrior. All the instances I do are either solo or duty support, with the exception of normal raids, alliance raids, and duties that do not support it. And finally, I am wearing quest or patch appropriate gear only. So, we are on episode 59. When we last left off, well, the Domans had been refused by the Old Dons in the Sultanate, so that's a thing. But yeah, let's just continue on because this is supposed to be comparing what we are no longer have. So let's get right down to it with the next quest in our journey: Promises to Keep.
As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Often have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah! I will waste no more words on him, not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames.
Still just walking right through me. All right. It's nice to actually see people and players in Ul'dah now. Because as you can see from the bottom, Ul'dah used to be practically a ghost town unless you were near the Hall of Flames. Alright. Reborn.
The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. Monitorists have made their position clear.
Agreed. Ul'dah is not an option. Nor are Limsa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Filia. That is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's position, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week mayhap, or even just a few days. Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal, if you will hear it.
Out with it, Master Alphino.
The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, and not save food and shelter by way of reward.
Terms not unlike those which you yourself propose, Lady Yugiri.
Though I would not hear a word said against our beloved Uldar, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, shall gladly accept. Master Alphino, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray, do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the Uldan Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Chris. Yeah, a lot of
Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide.
Yeah, a lot of camera angles have changed for these particular scenes. Especially various motions as well. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as the transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength.
What news?
Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do?
I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona.
When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf.
Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord.
After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Uldar, Lady Yugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you. After you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? Oh, another skip. Oh yeah, we had to do much more back in promises to keep Let's switch over to scene 3 for a minute, where we actually had to speak to people in Scorpion's Crossing. And why do we... Oh, there was an incident. Wait, what kind of incident? Oh, freaking because of the brass blades who took his stuff. Oh, yeah. Like Brent said. Careful around them brass blades. Bastards will have to start off your back if they fancy it. But anyway, we took care of what we needed to. Oh, and we had another quest, a small scale operation. What did we have to do in that one? Oh, we had to move crates. Yep, I remember now. Alright, now let's move on to Yugiri's game, which has seen significant changes because we used to get the quest from Hozon back in Vesper Bay, but we're getting it from Alphino. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure in Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Uldar. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Chris, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hozon when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Alright, we're gonna take to Horizon. Let's pause for a second, and then fly. Alright, where is... Oh, Hozon has moved too. There he is. Greetings. Alphino informed me that a scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. He says this back in the old quest, but... I knew from a glance at what manner of man you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray, forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have given in to my care? They're adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friend. Pray, seek out Yozan. He can tell you more. Alright, Yozan is still in the same spot.
Oh, hello there. I am Yozan, son of Hozan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horsebird-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for the others? Don't worry. I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still in hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time.
Here's one of them. I'm not doing little girls' voices, so Koharu is going to be... Or I'm gonna probably have to do... Oh. Wait, was he not there? Oh no, I'm dumb and I forgot to... Oh wait, no, they did change that one.
Are you playing? No fair. Yozan didn't say anything about adults. Huh? We get to ride a horsebird carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary. But if Yozan says it's safe, I'll go.
I wish I had thought to look in the carriage the first time.
How did you find me? Bah! Guess I need to practice more. Maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Gallians didn't find me.
I really did look all around for that, and they were just behind the cart, I believe. If only I had turned my camera just a little bit more to right. Oh, they weren't there before. All right. They were in the Waking Sands. So yeah, significant changes. Wonderful. All the children are accounted. Hide and seek? Ah, I see that you are curious. It is quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best the children know what to do in case the Gallians found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Alright. Oh, and then we had another missing quest, if wishes were horse birds, where Hozan's father couldn't stand the smell of the chocobos. Yeah, we had to give him a scarf in order to douse in perfume in order to frickin'... Alright. Let's move on with why we adventure. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals.
My family and I, including my stubborn old father, Home, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman.
Oh yeah, I'm already set to go. If only to advance the plot. You're gonna be off, are you? Hey, well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Running from the brass blades say we might have a problem. Fierce-looking beastie's been sighted south of the bridge at Hammerley. Might be if someone's eyes are playing tricks on them, of course. But it don't pay to gamble in this business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here's another story. So I'm thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area's safe. And if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. And you're satisfied the way is clear? Meet us outside Horizon. The blades tell me the road there's safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Oh yeah, why didn't I? Because Horizon's safe, it's just a matter of... the path towards Ul'dah. Let us see. Another one bites the dust. Alright, where are... Ah, there they are. So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? Ha ha! Well fought, sir. Well fought. Ah, if only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Right. Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost, but not forgotten. Lady Yugiri's kinsmen least of all. They fought fiercest, but they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father. To she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. That poor old man.
Hey, Mr. Chris! Koharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer.
Well, I said to gain power to begin with, so...
I knew it! That's when I told Koharu, but she didn't believe me. It's my turn now. Excuse me, Mr. Chris. I've got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty?
What did I say? Yeah, I think I said the first one. Yep, I said the first one, obviously.
You mean there are lots of people who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait! Enough, Koharu! It's my turn again! Mr. Chris, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do?
Now, before we continue, I do want to make a quick note of something I haven't mentioned in terms of changes in this. As you can see from the top, the dialogue boxes, or the choice boxes now, which were introduced back in Shadowbringers, are now on the bottom and not blocking the screen like it back in 2.0, 3.0. Now, if I recall correctly, we chose train every day. Yep.
Aha! So my father was right! How'd you do it then? Come on, tell me! And don't leave anything out!
All right. That's enough questions from Mr. Chris.
That's not fair! Why does Yozan get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? Really? Then I will! Thanks for the advice, Mr. Chris. I won't forget. I'm going to be an adventurer too. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurer's guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Mr. Chris and Lady Yugiri. Yeah, just like Mr. Chris and Lady Yugiri.
We can talk more about it on in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? And just think, at the end of this patch, I no longer become a hero. I am no longer a hero. But okay, so we finished, so we finished our carriage ride. Now, I'm not gonna run all the way back to the Adventurers Guild. I'm just gonna take the Ethernet, because that makes it a lot easier. in pretty much a little less time. Alright, let's talk to Alphino. Ah, Chris! I take it the first group has arrived? Excellent. Is there aught else? No. I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Alright, let's continue. It is past time Lady Yugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slaffborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working with most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Chris. Alright, back to Mordona. Alright, Slaffborn, hello. Oh, we're a step lower.
And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends. Bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting, for though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course.
We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slaffborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence.
Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray, understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals. And you needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands as far as I'm concerned.
As you wish. Slaffborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship.
Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent? 7 hells, Chris, why are you wasting time with me? See them to the Rising Stones.
Oh, wait, where? Oh, there she is.
To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me. I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stones anon.
Alright, might as well hang out in the Rising Stones then. The PS4 had a lot longer loading time. And I decided to shoot the shit with all the other scions.
Tis no use. Our attempts to reach the students of Odessian continue to meet with failure. Orianger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course. Yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved. I should not blame you if you did. Nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees. Not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Yugiri is here. Please, show her in. I should very much like to meet her. We have no objections. Pray, do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together.
As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slaffborn. Lady Yugiri, Chris. Oh? I wonder if we have... Oh yeah, we had the full belly happy heart quest where we had to make sure meals were given to the arriving domans. I remember. Oh, what? That was it? Okay, I guess we move on to episode 60 a little bit. What else did we miss? Oh, we had to do a lot back then. Wait, why did we have to do this? Why do we have to do Writhing in the Dark? Oh yeah, to protect the Domans. Wow, I really had to do a lot back then. No wonder I was so tired of this near the end. All right, let's talk to Minfilia.
Lamin and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Ysjola should be returning anon with a report from afield. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival.
Oh, okay. It was originally part of Writhing in the Dark and then ended up part of this quest.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye, our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
And now for the flashback, courtesy of the Echo.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Yeah, the Echo is a lot clearer now than in PS1 not PS1.
The gift
PS4 times.
and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not?
Yep.
Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the Echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the Echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a Primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
All right. We are going to take a quick break. before we continue, we'll be back with more in just a bit. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube, here are all the links provided to get you where you need to go. See you in a bit.